The Kargil War, also known as the Kargil conflict, was a military conflict between India and Pakistan that took place in the Kargil district of Jammu and Kashmir, India, in the summer of 1999. The conflict began in May of that year, when Pakistani soldiers and Kashmiri militants infiltrated the line of control (LOC), the de facto border between the two countries, and occupied strategic positions on the Indian side of the LOC. The Indian government initially believed that the infiltrators were Kashmiri militants, but it was later revealed that they were in fact Pakistani soldiers. India responded by launching a military operation to drive the intruders out of the occupied positions. The fighting was intense, with heavy artillery and air power used on both sides. The mountainous terrain of the Kargil district made the fighting particularly difficult, and both sides suffered heavy casualties. The Indian Army was able to retake most of the occupied positions by July, but the fighting continued until late July, when Pakistan withdrew its remaining troops. The Kargil War was a significant escalation of tensions between India and Pakistan, and it brought the two nations close to the brink of nuclear war. The conflict resulted in the deaths of over 1,000 soldiers, with many more wounded on both sides. The war ended with India pushing out Pakistan's troops and militants from the occupied positions and restoring the line of control to its pre-war status. The Kargil War was also significant for India as it marked the first time since 1971 that the Indian armed forces had been involved in a direct conflict. The war also put a heavy strain on India's relations with the United States and other Western countries, which had been supportive of Pakistan during the conflict. The Kargil War was a defining moment in the recent history of India-Pakistan relations, and it continues to have a significant impact on the region today. The war continues to be a source of tension between the two countries, and it serves as a reminder of the potential for devastating conflict in the region.